Okay, so my neighbor disappeared last week, and I'm pretty sure I'm next. Emma lived across the hall from me for like 3 years. We weren't best friends or anything, just normal neighbor stuff. Hey, how are you? Can I borrow an egg? That kind of thing. But she had this routine that never changed. Every morning, 7:15, I'd hear her door close and she'd go get coffee. Same time, every single day. So Tuesday morning, I'm getting ready for work, and I realize I haven't heard her door. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday, I actually knocked, nobody answered. By Friday, I'm standing in the hallway looking at 5 days of newspapers piled up outside her apartment, and I'm thinking, okay, something's wrong. I called the building manager. He took forever to show up, and when he finally did, he basically told me I was being dramatic, said he can't just break into someone's place because they went on a trip. I tried to tell him Emma always let me know when she traveled, but he was already walking away. Then I called the cops. They sent someone 3 hours later. He wrote like 4 sentences in his notebook, told me adults can leave whenever they want, and gave me his card. You could tell he thought I was wasting his time. I felt like an idiot standing there. Maybe everyone was right, you know? Maybe Emma just needed to get away and I was being the nosy neighbor from hell. But then I looked down at her welcome mat. Emma was super weird about that mat. She'd straighten it every time she walked past it, used to joke that her OCD wouldn't let her leave it crooked. Now it was upside down, all folded under itself like someone stepped on it and just left it there. Emma would never. I lifted the corner and there's this envelope underneath. White envelope, one word on the front in black marker. Stop. My hands were shaking when I opened it. Inside was a photo of Emma sitting at some cafe with a guy I'd never seen. Someone took this from across the street or something, zoomed in on them. And on the back, someone wrote a date, March 7th. That's 2 days before she vanished. I grabbed it and ran back to my place, locked the door, called Marcus.
Wait, slow down. You found what?
A photo under Emma's mat. Someone was following her, Marcus, taking pictures, and now she's gone.
Did you show the cop?
I found it after he left. But honestly, he wouldn't have cared anyway. He already decided she was on vacation or whatever.
Sarah, this is different. This is like actual evidence. You need to call him back.
I know I should have, but something told me not to. Like, if whoever left this photo is watching, what happens when cops show up? Do they know I found it? Do they come back? So instead, I just sat there staring at this photo. The cafe looked familiar, but I couldn't figure out where. Emma's wearing this green jacket I've seen before. The guy she's with has his hands up like they're arguing. Whoever took this got both their faces super clear. Then I noticed something else on the back. Under the date, there's this little symbol drawn in pencil, barely visible. An eye with a line through it. No clue what that means, but it looked intentional. I spent like an hour Googling everything. Tried to find the cafe, couldn't. Looked up the symbol, found a million random meanings. Searched Emma's name, nothing came up except her work stuff and some old Facebook she hasn't used in years. That's when it hit me. I lived 20 feet from this woman for 3 years, and I knew nothing about her. Where she's from, if she has family, what she does besides work. Never asked. Next morning, I went to find that cafe. Took me a few blocks, but I recognized it. Walked in, ordered a latte, sat at the exact table from the photo. I could see the whole place from there. After a bit, I went up to the counter. Hey, do you know Emma Chen? Comes in here a lot, works on her laptop, always gets lavender lattes. The barista knew her right away.
Oh yeah, Emma. She hasn't been in this week, though. Is she okay?
Did you notice anything weird the last time she was here? Anyone bothering her or anything? The barista's face changed.
Actually, yeah. Last Tuesday she was here with some guy, and they were definitely fighting. Not yelling or anything, but you could tell. He kept pointing at her laptop and shaking his head. They left together after like an hour, and Emma looked really upset.
What did the guy look like?
Older, maybe 40s, nice clothes, super expensive watch. I remember the watch because it caught the light when he was pointing at her screen.
Did you see anyone else? Outside, maybe? Someone with a camera?
We were pretty busy that day, so I wasn't really watching outside. Why, is she in trouble?
I don't know. If you remember anything else, just call me. I wrote my number on a napkin and went outside. Stood exactly where the photographer must have stood, held up the photo. Perfect match. Whoever took this knew exactly where Emma would be sitting. My phone rings. Marcus.
Please tell me you went to the police.
I'm at the cafe from the photo. Someone saw Emma here arguing with some guy, and then they left together.
Wow, what? Sarah, you can't just go around investigating this yourself. What if whoever's following her sees you?
Then maybe they'll tell me where she is.
That's not funny. I'm coming over. Don't do anything else.
Okay, fine. I hung up and kept going anyway. There was a flower shop next door with a security camera pointing at the sidewalk. If that caught the photographer, I needed to see it. The owner was this sweet old lady arranging flowers. I walked in. Hi, I was wondering about your security camera outside. Does it record the sidewalk?
Oh, honey, that thing hasn't worked in years. It's just for show, keeps people from trying to steal my plants at night. Why do you ask, dear?
Oh, nothing important. Just curious. Thank you anyway. Dead end. I walked home checking behind me every 2 seconds. When I got there, I put the chain on my door for the first time ever. I went to Emma's door, pressed my ear against it. Nothing. Started to leave, and then I saw it. Fresh scratch in the paint by the doorknob, deep enough you could see the wood. Someone tried to pick the lock. I pulled out my phone to take a picture, and Emma's door just moved. Didn't open all the way, just shifted. I pushed it, and it swung open. Someone had been in there recently, smelled like cologne, expensive stuff. Her laptop was gone from the desk, and papers were everywhere, like someone was searching for something. I know I shouldn't have, but I went inside. Living room was messy, but normal. Kitchen fine, bathroom fine. Then I opened her bedroom door and just froze. Every single wall covered in photos, not like family pictures, surveillance photos, different people in different places, all taken from far away without them knowing. Some had names under them, some had dates. 3 of them had red X marks through the faces. Emma wasn't just a graphic designer, she was tracking people, and at least 3 of them were marked for something. Footsteps in the hall. I dropped behind the bed, couldn't breathe, phone in my hand, ready to call 911.
Sarah, your door's open. You're not answering. I'm coming in.
I stood up shaking. I'm in Emma's apartment. You need to see this. He walked into the bedroom and just stopped. We both just stood there staring at the walls for like 30 seconds. Then he pulled out his phone.
We're calling the cops right now. Emma was investigating something and someone's looking for whatever she found. This is way too much.
Wait, look at this one. I pointed to a photo on the wall. The guy from the cafe. Emma wrote a name under it. Richard Chen. Same last name as her. That's her brother. She was following her own brother.
That makes this worse, not better. Look at the date. She took this the day she disappeared.
March 9th, 2 days after the cafe. It showed Richard getting into a black SUV, license plate circled in red. Next to it, Emma wrote one word. Found. Marcus grabbed my arm. We need to leave right now. If someone broke in once, they'll come back. If they see us here, if they know we saw this. He didn't finish. I grabbed my phone, took pictures of everything, every wall, every photo, every note. Then I saw it. Corner of the room behind the dresser. Emma's laptop bag. Whoever broke in missed it. I grabbed it, unzipped the pocket. USB drive with tape on it. Emma's handwriting, insurance policy. I shoved it in my pocket. We got out, locked the door, stood in the hallway trying to process what we just saw. Emma wasn't missing. Emma was hiding. Whatever was on that drive was bad enough she needed insurance. That night, I plugged it into my laptop. One folder, evidence, hundreds of files, photos, documents, spreadsheets, recordings. I opened the spreadsheet first. Emma had been tracking Richard for 8 months. Every single entry dated with proof. He's a financial advisor, manages money for rich clients. According to Emma's notes, he's been stealing from them for 2 years. She documented everything, bank transfers to offshore accounts, forged signatures, emails between Richard and someone named Victor about moving money around. $3.7 million stolen from 11 clients. Then I found a voice recording. March 7th, the cafe day. I played it.
You need to turn yourself in, Richard. I have everything. The transfers, the emails, all of it. You don't go to the police by Friday, I'm sending this to the SEC and FBI.
You have no idea what you're doing. These people I work with don't just let you walk away. You send those files, we're both dead. Is that what you want?
Then we go together right now. You cooperate, testify against Victor. They'll protect us.
There's no protecting us from these people. Witness protection won't save us. They have reach everywhere. The second those files go public, we're targets.
Recording ended. I sat there in the dark, staring at my screen, blood going cold. Emma had all this evidence and never went to the FBI. She gave Richard until Friday. Today was Friday. Emma was gone. My phone buzzed. Text from a number I didn't know. I opened it and my hands started shaking. Stop asking questions about Emma Chen. This is your only warning. There was a photo attached. Me, standing outside the cafe yesterday holding up that photograph. Someone had been watching me, following me, taking pictures just like Emma took pictures of them. I wasn't investigating anymore. I was in it. Emma was either hiding or dead. And the only thing between me and the same thing was a USB drive that some very dangerous people wanted destroyed.